Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing great. In this video, I will share some information about Qatar and it will be very helpful for those who are planning to move to Qatar or who have a job offer from Qatar and they are interested to know the living cost and average salaries in Qatar. First of all, first of all, there is no tax on salaries in Qatar at all. So whatever is your salary according to your employment contract, you will receive it in your bank account. Similarly, there is no VAT in Qatar, so you don't have to pay even a single penny of tax on purchase of necessity items. However, there is tax or duties only on alcohol and tobacco items. If we talk about average monthly salary for non-managerial skilled jobs, it starts from 800 US dollars per month and it can go up to 7,000 US dollars per month. It depends purely on the profession and job category. For example, someone in accounting and finance can earn around 3,300 US dollars per month. At the same time, someone in factory or manufacturing can earn up to $7,000 per month. If we talk about average salaries for the managerial jobs, again it depends upon the occupation and it can go up to 33,000 US dollars per month. For example, an event manager can earn around $5,000 per month, and at the same time, a CEO of multinational company can earn around $33,000 per month. If we talk about the crime rate in the city, Doha, which is the capital of the Qatar, is the second safest city in the world. So we can say Qatar is safe for everyone else. If we talk about geography of the Qatar is near to UAE and Kuwait, and it has land borders only with Saudi Arabia. The temperature in Qatar, especially in summer, it's very high and summer is very hot in Qatar. However, winter is very nice, but uh, the duration of the winter season is also small. Like it will start by the end of November and it will end by the end of February. So at the beginning or at the middle of the March, temperature will start increase. According to UN, the population of Qatar in 2019 is around 2.83 million and women are only 25% of the population. And the reason for it is expat workers from the other countries. From the overall from the total population, Qatari people are only around 300,000, which is around the 10% of the country's total population, and remaining are from the other countries. And Indians are highest in number. Arabic is the official language of Qatar. However, English is also common, and most of people can understand English. So communication is not an issue in Qatar. If we talk about economy of Qatar, it's very good and strong because of its natural resources, and there is mass construction going on in Qatar as part of the Qatar's Vision 2030 and for FIFA 2022 World Cup, which will be in next year. These are some of the photos of the iconic stadiums which are constructed by Qatar government for FIFA 2022 World Cup. If we talk about living cost of Qatar, so living cost for an executive single person is around 6,000 Qatari riyals or 1643 US dollars per month, including the food and rent for a small studio 20 kilometers away from the city center. If someone wants to live near the city center, then definitely they have to pay higher rent. If we talk about school fees in Qatar, it's around 4,000 Qatari riyals per month for British or European schools. However, there are some other cheap schools are also there, but it will not be less than 3,000 Qatari riyals per month for one kid. For families, obviously, the total cost for living will depend upon number of family members and kids. If we talk about two-bedroom unfurnished apartment, which is around 15 to 20 kilometers away from city center, it's around 5,000 Qatari riyals, and it's only rent. If we talk about utilities, so like water and electricity, it's not high, and most of buildings they are covering the utility charges as part of the rent. If we talk about average meal uh, from McDonald's for one person, it's around 25 Qatari riyals or 7 US dollars. For daily commute or for transportation, there is public transportation available, but people prefer to use taxis or having own cars due to cheap fuel prices in Qatar. And the fare for the taxi starts from only $2.2 per trip. If you are staying in Qatar or if you are new in Qatar, then there are a lot of activities you can do over the weekend. There are huge malls, big malls in the Qatar. There are traditional souk markets. There are sandy beaches and some islands, and even there is a very big man-made island called Pearl Qatar. Lastly, uh, benefits of working in Qatar. Obviously, salaries are good. There is no tax, and the country is safe. However, there are some disadvantages. Like if you are living alone here, so you will be away from your family and friends. There is no retirement and permanent stay options. Once you are 60 years old, you must leave the country, and you have to renew your visa on periodic basis, which is sometimes a headache to do the administration work and documentation. Thank you very much. And if you like this video, please subscribe my channel. And if you are traveling or you have a transit from Qatar, uh, please find the link in description to do the activities over transit in Qatar. Thank you very much.